My transformation! Piece of cake. No. Yep.
Taste my blade! What is any of this worth compared to...
Leave it to me. Time. Freeze.
Reveal!
Time for some exercise. There are plenty of change to cross the river, too. Might as well wipe them out at once. Should we take a gondola across, darling?
No, that would be far too slow. Just target that device.
The river froze. How did that happen?
That device is one of Lucalan's standard flood control measures. Once activated, it sprays a nanocrystal catalyst that freezes the water surface in minutes.
Flash!
Did you notice those gondolas nearby?
Wait!
They have no seats, only heat barrels, and siphon thermal energy from the river. Once they've absorbed enough heat, the barrels are ferried out to the open sea to regulate the water level during flood season. Boss?
You said freezing the river is just one method. Meaning there are more ways? I'll have it done.
Lucalan's perimeter...
And all of this is cathode tech?
I'll give perfect, yes. Lucalan suffered terrible floods in the past. Which is why my family invested a great deal in countermeasures like these. It's yours. I've no need for such things.
Blade, just a scratch.
I'll give purpose.
Leave this to me!
Noobs.
Leave it to me. Just a moment. I'll have it done in no time. I won't disappoint you. I still want more. I think I just saw...
You weren't seeing things. For a second there, I think I really did grow. That must have been the growth boost Frisha mentioned. But it ended so fast and I didn't feel any real increase in strength. Yeah, I know they were only small fry, but I still panicked a little when I saw them surrounding you.
It seems there are two possibilities. Either the transphase core hasn't reached full charge, or Acacia hasn't yet fully adapted to the exosuit. In either case, I would advise bringing in Cathode Technologies engineers to fine-tune it and ensure that it doesn't affect our upcoming operations. Only if Frisha signs off on it. That's what you were about to say, isn't it, Adjutant?
What's going on? Adjutant, do we take them down?
Wait!
Ah, so this is my brother-in-law, Luomo, so we finally meet!
Luomo?
Oh, sorry. I got swept up and my hometown phrasing slipped out.
Adjutant, this is my elder sister.
Just call me Madeline. So, Marion, how could you not tell me you'd already arrived? I was planning to pick you up at the docks, you know.
We had a few loose ends to tie up. What about you? Why are you here?
Well, how should I put it? Then I'll be blunt. There have been lots of change showing up around the city lately. I followed their trail all the way here. They're not after anything specific, just wandering, which makes them a pain to handle. Who's Sophie?
That would take a while to explain. Why don't we go home first? Some things are better discussed face-to-face with Father and the Adjutant both present.
But Father's... Never mind. Let's head home first.
Should I come too?
Miss Marion, you've returned as well.
Where are Father and Mother? We've got something important to discuss with them.
Madam said she would like to see Mr. Adjutant alone.
Alone?
Come on, little sis. You're not actually worried Mother won't like him, are you? Relax. The family's already very fond of him. If anything, they can't wait for...
Madeline!
We've arrived, Mr. Adjutant.
Please, have a seat, Mr. Adjutant. Even with your position, you remain courteous and humble. Marion chose well. You are indeed a man she can entrust her future to. Even so, Mr. Adjutant, allow me to continue addressing you formally. Because what we discuss next is not a family matter, but the future of Lucalan. He can be stubborn. Once he sets his mind on something, no one can pull him away. That is precisely the case now. But rest assured, as the acting head of House Andriotti, I can fully answer for today's discussion, and I hold the authority to mobilize the powers of both the family and cathode technologies. Ever since the despair broadcast, the pilgrimages have only grown worse. Many were affected by the song and became eager to throw themselves into Valhalla. Amidst all this, an oracle began spreading through Lucalan. Our network confirmed it originated from Sophie. She came straight here after leaving Yarus. We began searching for her before you even arrived. But in the end, we found nothing. Not a trace. To erase herself so thoroughly, she must have borrowed the power of that AI in the sky. Mr. Adjutant, based on what you know about Sophie and Edda, do you believe the prophecy is real?
I will prove my choice was right. Please, witness it with your own eyes.
Then we'll need to act quickly. Oh, and what would that child even know about the matter?
About the flood, I've been thinking.
Yeah?
This came to me earlier, while we were on the gondola. We could relocate Lucalan's residents to the inland zones before the flood arrives. That way, the city would be empty. Whatever Sophie intends to do, at least no civilians will be caught in it. On the way here, I had a brief word with the adjutant. He too believes that this is the safest option.
Marion, you've never been involved in the family's affairs. You don't understand how complicated everything behind them is. Our family and Cathode Tech only have real influence in Lucalan. The other 3 metro areas each have their own megacorps running the show, and those companies don't answer to us on their own turf. And don't forget, the inland zones still have the trees to deal with. You really think they'd take in a wave of refugees just for us? And if the Andriotti family goes under in this flood, the other cities won't gain a thing for taking in our refugees. Who'd take on that kind of loss? Seriously, just leave this sort of thing to Mom and Dad. Now that you're finally home, what do you feel like having for dinner? Craving anything special?
Madeline, I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you about Lucalan's future. Can you stop brushing me off and treating me like a clueless child?
All right. I'll play along. So, tell me, how are you going to solve the issues I mentioned?
I'm well aware the other 3 metro areas won't simply follow our lead, which is exactly why we need to expand our influence fast. And the most effective way to do that is to tighten our ties with Yggdrasil and make it clear to all of Ulster that our alliance is unshakable.
But our alliance is already solid, isn't it? How are we supposed to make it even stronger?
By naming me, a Heimdall operative, as the new head of House Andriotti, that would make me the bridge between our 2 great powers.
Huh? You want to be what?
She wants to become the head of the family. Don't you find that idea too reckless? Even if she truly means it, you must realize this alone won't be enough to persuade the other 3 metropolitan areas to agree. A covenant. If that is the case, we can hold the head of house succession ceremony tomorrow, and at the same time announce your forthcoming covenant. That should be enough to get the other 3 areas to lift their border restrictions immediately. I must admit, this is a well-considered plan. Haven't you two been in love for quite a while? This should be good news to her, shouldn't it? Why would she refuse?
Adjutant, you're back. You were gone for a while, and I started to worry. But don't worry about the others. I've already arranged rooms for Acacia and Circe. They should be resting now. I talked to my sister about the relocation plan.
Just becoming head of the family probably won't be enough. I have an idea. Why don't you and my future brother-in-law have a covenant? With a bond like that between Yggdrasil and us, the other 3 metro areas wouldn't dare ignore us.
Covenant? She said the plan isn't quite solid, but it's okay. I'll think of something else. I'll convince Father and Mother somehow. But a covenant is meant to exist because of love. If I bring it up now, it would turn into a tool, a bargaining chip, something far removed from what our love truly is. I want to keep it the way it's meant to be, so even if I have to hold back my feelings for you, I'm willing to do that. Huh? Of course I will. I've been waiting for this day for so long. Huh? Father and Mother have already agreed? Oh no, I'm starting to feel nervous. What do I do? Let me think. You know, I've never tried swinging really high before. Adjutant, could you push me? I want to go really, really high. When I was little, because of my leg condition, my family wouldn't let me play on these. So, I've always wondered what it feels like to swing so high you feel like you could fly. I'm so high up! Not at all. Push me a bit higher, please.